everyone, I'm Keenan.
And I'm Taylor.
And we're building a passive-ish super insulated house in central New York. We're starting just in the beginning phases now, and we're going to try and keep you guys in the loop along the way.
Our hope is to inspire other people to maybe build a super insulated house in central New York. The winters get really cold here, and our goal is to maximize our efficiency, to keep heating costs and cooling costs low, and
have a comfortable house that'll last us years to come.
So follow along on our journey, and we're super excited that you're here with us.
So we're going to start by showing you guys our plans. When I say a passive-ish house, passive house is a standard that came out of Europe that is a super insulated standard. So we're trying to be passive-ish and meet the super insulated values, the air tightness that they want, and no thermal bridging through our walls. But we're not going for a true passive house standard house where you're approved through the process and all that stuff. So here's the start of our house. We picked a design that is under 1,500 square feet, which in New York State allows you to do your own plans without an architect's stamp, as long as it's code compliant. So 1,500 square feet of habitable space. Then we have a 2-car garage. We're doing a slab on grade, but there's no concrete in the slab. The slab is actually high compressive foam, 6 inches of high compressive foam with 2x4 sleepers on top of that, and then a subfloor on top of that. So here's a picture, a section view of what our wall is going to look like. So we're going to today we're going to form the footers. Eventually we'll pour ICF walls and then fill the whole inside of the house with compacted stone, and then finally put our 6 inches of foam and then our subflooring on top of that. Our walls themselves are 12-inch thick double stud walls. So this little gap in the middle eliminates the thermal bridging from the outside to the inside. And our windows are all triple pane Krypton filled windows. We dabbled in ordering European windows and decided the cost savings was a better option for us to save a little bit of money there, but still get a high performing American made window. And our doors, we also chose an American made door company that had a relatively good door, but was half the cost of European doors. So we'll show you our footer system and go from there. So for our footings, we're using a product called Formadrain, and it's actually just like a 2x8 that you'd normally form your footings with, but with a 2x8 you'd normally use dimensional lumber and a bunch of jet stakes around the outside and then come back and strip it after. So this product you actually leave in there, and it's got little perforations in the side of it so that it'll act as your drain tile, and on the inside it'll act as a radon system. So on the outside, the port for going out to daylight is low on the board, and then right over here where the inside board will connect to this one, it's high, so your radon's going to come out of here and up a pipe if you do have a radon issue. So if you come over here, we're just starting to form up our second side. So the system comes with these spacer bars, which you can get in a variety of sizes depending on how big you want your footer. So the front wall is going to be 24 inches because our foundation wall will sit towards the back half of it, and then on the front we're going to have a porch out here. So instead of tying into our ICFs and creating a thermal bridge there, we're going to set our 6x6 on our footer and then run a beam across it and run our porch off of that. So it'll be sitting on 2 beams. So now we're back at it. So today we got the house done. We got all of our footers are backfilled on the side a little bit to keep the concrete in. All the spacer bars are in there. The spacer bars are actually going to hold our horizontal rebar that goes around inside the footers. And then we have vertical J hooks to connect our wall down to our actual footer once we pour that. We got the garage is laid out, ready to go for tomorrow. And we are gonna go swimming now. Have a good night.